We could have burned through a lot of ammo.
What's going on, guys? You're watching The Hungry Handgunner. I'm Nick, and I know it's been a minute since I filmed. I've had a bunch of stuff going on. Got a new truck. Check that out if you want. And also, I've been redoing things inside because, unfortunately, one of my neighbors is having an issue with me shooting as much, things like that. So I figure I'm going to start doing some more videos inside rather than being outside and things like that. But I want to talk to you guys about Sylvan Arms. Sylvan Arms is a pretty innovative company if you haven't heard of them before. They did send me some things to review, but they have not paid me or anything like that. So this is kind of my opinion on these products, having used them for a little bit. Now the first little build, I hate saying build when all I do is change a few parts out. You guys have seen this. Now this is the mini Changus. Now we'll go ahead. That mag's empty. That's unusual for me. And it is clear. So this is a Ruger charger. And the way Sylvan Arms made this better is it is a Ruger charger that now has a brace. So the brace adapter is Ferrotech, but the folding brace adapter is Sylvan Arms. And this is fantastic. I did change the brace. I went to SBA 3. And now you have a handy little 10-inch semi-automatic 22 pistol, large format pistol. So these braces are cool while they're legal and everything like that. Have a good time with them. Very interesting contraption though. So I have really enjoyed this folding adapter because it gets your overall size for stowage, whatever, very small. And because this style of firearm, you can shoot this one while it's folded. There's no buffer tube or buffer spring or buffer coming back at you. So that's cool. So that was kind of my first thing. So I actually emailed Mike, the owner of Sylvan Arms, that I was lucky enough to talk with a little bit at the Gundies, and said, hey, that's a lot of fun. I was waiting, I forget what I was waiting on, but I was going to put this on an AR. And I said it's on the charger for now, the mini Changus. So there's going to be links in the description more on these guns. So he said, hey, no problem, I'll send you another brace, folding brace adapter. And he did. So my latest gizmo is this little AR9. This actually has a couple Sylvan Arms parts in it. So first and foremost, the reason I converted this to a 9mm from 5.56, this is a 7.5-inch 5.56 before. I'll go ahead and throw a card up there, link in the description. I did chronograph testing on the 5.56 out of a 16-inch barrel and then a 7.5-inch. And it just wasn't worth it to me. So I was like, let's make a little AR9. So that's what we did. Here's the AR9. This has the SBA4 brace on it from SB Tactical. And it has another Sylvan Arms folding adapter. So that is cool. Some of you guys are going to ask, hey, how does that work if you're, in essence, pushing your buffer all the way back here? Glad you asked. So they come with a bolt extension that plugs into the back of the bolt carrier group. So on this particular one, this is a Foxtrot Mike 9mm upper. It came with like a steel slug in there that was held in place with a roll pin. Tap the roll pin out, put this in there, and there we go. So looking at it further, good news there. The other thing that is from Sylvan Arms is a magwell adapter. This is a standard AR-15 lower, but I put the Sylvan Arms magwell adapter in it for Glock mags. Now, there's a couple things here. One, obviously your standard mag release isn't going to work, so this little trigger mechanism here is how you drop your mag out. It's been tight fitting on the OEM Glock 31 mags, but my Glock 19X mag, my regular Glock 19 mags, have worked fine. So push it in there, give it a little smack, and you're off to the races. So very handy little gun. I did put a hand stop on it because I didn't want to run my hand out past the muzzle out having fun. So there is that. Very handy size, especially if you were to put a smaller mag in instead of this ginormous 30-something rounder. Maybe a 15 rounder. I'll show you what that looks like. So regular Glock 19 mag. There. That's what you've got. If you fold the thing over, that's your total package right there. Very small, very transportable. So I like that. I like that option. And then you can be in business very quickly if you had to be for whatever reason. But I like that a lot. I've been very impressed with the quality of the Sylvan Arms products. They're made in the USA. They seem to be made solidly. Their folding adapter is really cool. It's got a little button right there to fold that over. And then it has two generous ball bearings there. So it's not locked in here, but you can kind of hear it, the ball bearings click into their detent. So there's no fumbling with a catch or whatever to get it unfolded and in use. I do like that. It does give you a little warning. Do not fire while open. So that is important. You could probably do that once. That's not going to feel good. So I do like their stuff. If you guys want to check them out, there's going to be a link in the description. Go over there, show them some love. American manufacturing. That's kind of cool with some very innovative products. They also make suppressors. They have a magazine loader that I'm currently in the process of reviewing. I haven't used it enough yet because I haven't been shooting as much to give you guys any kind of recommendation yet on that. But it is looking very promising, especially if you shoot a lot of single stack magazines. So, can't say enough good things about Mike and Sylvan Arms. Very cool company to deal with. I've been very impressed thus far with what they do, and now that I'm kind of hooked on the whole building side of things, I will probably be using more of their products in the future. Especially these folding adapters, I like that a lot. Also, while I've got you here, some of you knew I was out for quarantine pending a COVID test. That test is negative. I don't have the coof, beer flu, whatever. So there is that. I'll be heading back to work Monday. Thank God. Because it's been kind of nice, but I am ready to get back to the swing of things, and I'm not getting paid sitting at home. So there is that. As far as shooting goes with the neighbor, it's just one of those things. It wasn't an issue, now it is an issue. So I'm going to try to get you guys content and keep things going on that front. And it's probably good because I was kind of burning through ammo faster than I should have. Good news is I do have stuff to keep reviewing for you guys, and we'll be getting that out here in the future. So I do want to give a special shout out to my channel members. Now for a while there I just had the one channel member, Sierra Bravo, but lately I have 3 new ones. I want to give them a special shout out. Jordan Kraus, Brian White, and Alan Roberts. Thank you guys very, very much for supporting the channel in that way. It does mean a lot. I'm just a guy that shoots. Financial support is not expected, but very much appreciated. So that makes me truly humbled that you guys think enough of me to do that. If you are interested in supporting the channel through either channel memberships or Patreon, best way to do that is go to the channel homepage for memberships and click join, and Patreon, there is always a link in the description. Again, never something you have to do, don't ever feel like you have to do it, but it is there, and channel members do get early access to videos, and the Patreon guys, I try to get them some Patreon only content as time goes forward. I appreciate all of it from the bottom of my heart. Guys, stay safe, keep shooting if you can, especially if your neighbors don't fuss at you, and dry firing if you don't, which is what I'm doing now. So stay safe, and I'll see you next time.